Hello everyone and welcome to another video training, and in this one we will explore how to use GPT called Initial Go-to-Market GPT. Now this GPT was created specifically for early stage startups and entrepreneurs who need to reconsider their first step in reaching the market. So it's less about dominating the global economy, it's really about rethinking the baseline assumptions and action steps that you need to make your sales and marketing machine spinning. So let's click this button, enter into it and see how it works. So once you will press the relevant button, you will end in this interface, which I suppose you are already familiar with now. And as you know, you can use it in two ways. One is just to press the button start and wait to GPT to reply and start conversation. The other way, which we prefer and would also result in more value for you, is to really provide the results from previous GPT called Business Model Canvas GPT and copy and paste it here, run it, and then this GPT will build on previous results. This is exactly what we will do now for our use case, so that we can demonstrate what will happen. So while GPT is rethinking our story and idea on business venture, let me tell you what happens. So in the first step, GPT will create so-called initial go-to-market strategy blueprint. It will be built around 5 key components. Let's take a look which these are. So we will discuss objectives and key assumptions. So what will be the first steps to enter the market and key assumptions you will test. And these assumptions are really related to your idea. So in our case, key assumptions are that, for example, that our eco-conscious consumers prioritize affordability and accessibility, and so on. So this will be really specific to you. Then in step number 2, it will discuss the target segment, so which primary segment, secondary segment, and value propositions you can use. So this is taken from previous GPT. Then it will discuss core offering and initial pricing, so what you will offer first and what could be initial pricing. Now keep in mind that we will work on pricing with the next GPT. However, in this one we are setting the baseline. Further on, it will discuss marketing channels, so which media should you use first and why, and also what should be your sales approach. And finally, it will also discuss KPIs you need to watch for, so you need something to know if you are moving forward or not. And if you agree with this evaluation at the beginning, then you're asked if you want this integrated into your original story, which you already copied and pasted above. And I would propose you to do exactly that, unless, of course, you disagree. So here you have an opportunity to chat with this AI assistant, ask it to clarify some aspects, remove or add something that you know that should maybe be more appropriate for you. In our case, I will now ask it to proceed and integrate this initial go-to-market blueprint into our original story. All right, so let's do that and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, GPT now is further developing our original story, so our business venture idea, and it's taking our original input, which already you should know already by now. That's enhanced format to help you communicate clearly your idea, and it also integrates whatever it was discussed here. Now in our case, since we didn't really work on elaboration, putting more details into it, our integration is logically a bit shorter. However, this is just an opportunity for you to ask it and say, please elaborate this, elaborate that, give me more action steps, and so on. And in few iterations, you will achieve the level when you have a really extended text on and thinking how you could approach. But this would be a very good point to include your business mentor or coach to help you further discuss and fine-tune your potential initial go-to-market strategy. Now, once you're happy with the output, just copy and paste it, and you will visit the next GPT. Let me make this a bit smaller. You will visit a next GPT, which is called Pricing Model GPT, where we will focus on how to set your pricing. Yeah, exactly. This is a big problem for any entrepreneur, uh, and this GPT will help you pass this problem a bit faster. Now, since you're already here, as always, I will kindly ask you to evaluate our AI assistant. So by clicking on the first button, you will evaluate how this particular GPT works. And by clicking on the second button, you will assess your AI skills improvement. So hopefully you will be able to say that you got better in thinking about your business venture using AI. See you in our next GPT, which is called Pricing Model GPT.